base. Kendrick Lamar has 2 new verses out on Playboi Carti's new album. And of course, we got to review it because the people want to know what we think about it. So the 2 tracks that he's featured on is Good Credit and Mojo Jojo. So what y'all think about the 2 tracks?
I like the Good Credit. I don't think he really rapped on the second one too much. But Good Credit, I feel like that's regular Kendrick. But in a sense, it sounds like to me Kendrick has been more inspired, been more in his bag lately. I believe so. I think he's found another source of inspiration. And I also sound like to me he's low-key dumbing it down. I think he's headed towards a direction in the sense of showing that he can do every single thing. Even though we know he can do every single thing, but more of his music is more context and substance, deeper. A lot of that stuff he said didn't really go over your head, at least in my opinion. To some people, it still might, but it's still prime Kendrick to me. And he did his thing. That other song, I'm not really too big on Playboi Carti, so that's probably why I didn't really fuck with it.
Playboi Carti is trash. For one, it's hard to get to Kendrick's verse when you got that nigga mumbling and doing whatever the fuck else he is doing on a track. In my opinion, though, to keep it all the way 100, the songs with some throwaways. Like, I think that's not Kendrick at his best. He gave Carti a verse. He's trying to stay out right now, stay active, keep the ball rolling because he's been having a historical year, a legendary year. So I think it's only right to team up with Carti. Carti got the youth. That's what I will say. If you know about Playboi Carti, whether you like his music or not, he is somebody who is really prominent in the youth when it comes to the rap shit. So I understand why he did it, but to me, it just sounded like some throwaway tracks. That's really how I feel about it.
What you think about his verse, though?
It's okay. It was whatever. I really wasn't fucking with it on both songs.
Damn, both songs?
Yeah, it just was whatever to me. It's going to be here today, gone tomorrow. I'm going to keep it 100.
I fucked with his Good Credit verse, the second half of the verse. The first part started slow, but once he got in that pocket, that mode where he was kind of excelling,
switching
the tempo.
Yeah.
You know that bar about I'm Luka Doncic, and he was talking some shit. What he said, I would have said fuck you too, but you knew the list was full or something like that. So he low key was still popping his shit on that. What I didn't like was he called himself Carti's evil twin. Like, how the hell you call yourself evil twin to a man who was caught wearing a thong, a pink thong at that, outside? That was Carti, right? With his ass cheeks out. Like, we're not twins, gang. This is a verse and that's it. But if that's how Kendrick feel, I don't know, cuz, but I don't understand that. When Dirk called himself evil twin with Von, I saw the connection. Okay, Dirk want to be more street. He want to, this is my evil twin. Like, I'm Von is me. How is your evil twin a man who paints his nails and wears pink thongs?
That's evil, nigga.
I don't know.
That's evil as hell.
I don't know what that is. The Mojo Jojo song was trash on everybody's accounts, even Kendrick. It was garbage. It started out trash. He tried to get in that abstract, weird Carti bag. So he was like, okay, I'm going to adapt to his style and his fan base, and I'm going to show you I can do that. Some might say it takes skill to do that. I personally didn't like it. I need the alien Carti. I need the spaceship Carti. Like, what?
Nigga was moaning his name.
Yeah,
I'm
this
like,
shit
I'm
trash.
cool
And Carti, I want to say he's young, so I can't relate to him, but I can't use that as an excuse because of the age that Nas wrote Stillmatic and the age that Pac wrote Pain and such and such and such and such. So the youth ain't got nothing to do with it. He's just not an artist for me. I can't relate to nothing he's talking about. The pink thong, it was over with for me. I don't even want to hear nothing that he's saying because why do you have a pink thong on? Like, I don't understand that shit. So Carti is trash to me. The kids like him. I don't know why. But yeah, I wasn't feeling the Mojo Jojo.
I can't fuck with it. It just was, like I said, it was some throwaway. To wait this long for the album too, I don't know. I don't get the hype with Carti. That's really just me. I don't understand that. I don't see what people are so up in arms about waiting for the album. And I don't get the Kendrick verses were not that great. Like, it just was whatever. I'm telling you, it's going to be here today, gone tomorrow. The songs that's going to resonate with people for the most part are going to be the songs that Kendrick wasn't on because I think those are the songs the kids are going to like more.
Who was he taking shots at on those verses, do you believe? Because it sounded like he was still poking at somebody on the verses. I would have said fuck you, but the list was full. Like, was he dissing Kanye? Because
people are saying he was dissing Kanye because of the whole, he had, I guess, parts in producing the album. Some people said he was dissing Drake. I didn't really think nothing was a diss. I thought he was just talking shit.
You think he was just popping it?
Yeah, I think he was just popping
The
it.
fans say he's still taking shots. What you think, bro?
Yeah. He could be taking shots. I don't think he just popping it. He's very intentional with his music. So he might got somebody in mind or somebody else then probably jumped out the window that we don't know about. So I would think, like you said, he could be popping it, but I think he has somebody in mind and he probably waiting to gas that too.
Is it even worth him continuing to diss Drake at this point? If he is dissing Drake on that?
I don't think so.
It makes no sense to say he's dissing Drake to me because he said the list was already full and Drake was the #1 food on the list.
Right. So it has to be somebody that a new beef is brewing who really ain't jumped out there and all the way dissed him, or he was on some Jay-Z shit, you know, I'm the only
or it could have been what's cuz name? What's the Joey Badass nigga?
Yeah.
Been
you know
him.
what?
Yeah.
It may
Could've
be
been
he
him.
threw just a little pop shot at
Like,
Joey. I
nigga,
didn't
you
think about
ain't
that.
really nothing list too full for you, nigga. Like,
You
I'm
know
already
what?
eating.
That might be that might be it. That might be it, low key, because I can't really think of nobody else.
Like letting you know, nigga, I heard you, nigga, but like Jay said, nigga, you only get half a bar, nigga.
Fuck y'all niggas.
I know we just got GNX not too long ago, but I'm excited to see the next album Kendrick drops or project, whatever it is, because I think it's going to be another 180 of what that was. So I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, because he never does.
Get back
what's
to
the same.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I low key want a GNX too.
I mean, this is probably Kendrick right now, and GNX was a great album, but I'm ready to see him try different shit. Because on every album, he kind of tests the limits and what he can do. I feel like this was, even though not, again, GNX, great album, it was safe, even though it's something we don't consistently hear from Kendrick. It's a safe album. You grew up in the city. You've heard these songs 24/7. Your rapping ability is on such a high level. I don't think it's hard to figure out how to make those kinds of songs because it's really just plug and play at that point.
I think a great album he can do is because Kendrick been in the game so long and he has so many fans at different age brackets. I think it'd be good to make a whole album damn near with the sounds from all his album, from Section 80 up until GNX, and put different, maybe even make a double disc. You know what I'm saying? Put some shit out there like that to where he has that Section 80 high power, all that type of flow. Then you got the Good Kid, Mad City, that type of stuff in there. Like, go back to some storytelling. Like, I think Kendrick need to get in every bag. I think
double
that'd be a
disc would
great
be crazy.
album.
I don't know, bro. I don't think GNX was necessarily safe because he took a gamble at the rest of the world not resonating with that West Coast bop and the West Coast slang and the West Coast sound, and it still paid off.
I don't think Kendrick
it
made
was
a
safe
safe
to
album.
us.
I don't think he made a safe album, period.
I know, but I'm saying, like Kali said, oh, it's safe, you know, because he's from the city and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's safe out here, but for the rest of the world, it kind of was a gamble, low key, a little bit.
But I mean, we say it's safe.
You think
out
so or no? Because you like no.
But we say it's safe out here. But when has he made an album like that? And then even on top of that, people wasn't expecting no GNX type of album to come out. In my opinion,
I feel like safe as in he knew it would hit. It's something that like I could do that. He been watching that the whole time, knowing.
Yeah.
I feel like he's been knowing I could do that better than a lot of niggas. I just don't do that because it's so easy for me to go talk the lingo, have the beats. I mean, he could go to any West Coast producer and catch a hit quick if he really wants to. I think where he becomes, you know, in the talks with the greats is he has to go outside of what's regular to find, okay, this is what's good. This is how I challenge myself. I don't see GNX as a challenge for him when he was in the studio. He was literally just calling up niggas from every set and being like, yo, come in here, spit a couple bars, and we just put it out. That's how I felt about it.
I would like to see an executive produced album by Alchemist. Executively produced by Alchemist. Get them eerie, super soulful, kind of rainy day-ish, lyrical type of, you know what I'm saying, beats the Alchemist be doing and let Kenny just go crazy on it. I would like to see that because that's a whole different sound, especially coming from a West Coast artist with a, you know, that East Coast main type of sound. That'll go crazy.
I mean, Meet the Grams was a little sneak peek into what that could be. And that was deep. So that could get spooky.
The Alchemist is so underrated when it comes to producing. He done so much hit music for people as far as when it comes to that with them in the studio. Alchemist, he got fire beats too.
It's crazy that he's even underrated in that way because he's made a lot of good beats, like you just said. I don't see
sample heavy, soulful, hard hitting Alchemist beats.
He be killing
crazy.
shit.
That hold you down.
That hold you down is all. It's one of the all-time best beats. Like if you can't freestyle to hold you down, you really can't rap. And you had to put your soul on that beat. Everybody who spit on that bodied that.
Yeah, Prodigy went crazy on that.
Prodigy underrated too, low key. Niggas be sleep on Prodigy because his rhyme pattern was kind of different. He didn't really rhyme on the word you thought he was gonna rhyme
even going
on.
back to like you talking about young niggas. Imagine how young Prodigy was when he came in the game. One of them niggas like 18,
Prodigy was like
19,
17, 16, nigga.
Yeah, matter of fact, younger than that. Yeah.
And you see what song they came in the game with, nigga, the Shook Ones at 16.
Yeah, that's a crazy ass song. That's something that
That's
being
a
that
classic.
young,
I still listen to Shook Ones right now and relate to it right now. So I can't use age for Carti when Prodigy and Havoc came in at 16 making Shook Ones on niggas.
It's a different time too. Niggas was really living. I think it was a little bit grittier, right? A little bit more real and raw.
But it's crazy because these young niggas is living the life for real too, right now.
Yeah, these little niggas out here
are
doing shit.
Yeah. I mean, but they skipping the levels though. They going straight to murking shit. That's
Right.
probably the difference.
I'm saying,
keep it
yeah,
thorough. I
some
forgot about
niggas,
keep it thorough.
but like a nigga like Carti, nah.
Nah, you right. Yeah,
He
nigga
was
like
at
them.
school, he had the bitches, you know, or whatever. And
The
then
difference is rap has evolved to allow more than just the street niggas in rap.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's way broader. The genre has been broadened. So that's why they damn near even be talking about making different pockets for rap or different genres for it. You know, because they got rock and roll, punk rock, all
they
that.
should
so
do that. I think we talked about that before on here.
I think we did. Yeah. So you might get a lot of that because a lot of rappers, we still stuck, like you got the old school people still stuck with the 90s or early 2000s music. Then you got the stuff now, it's like we call popcorn music, but some people love it. Or bubblegum rap, I should say.